Hi, and welcome to another junior number video. In this video, we're going to chat about simplifying fractions. Now, this is another relatively short PowerPoint we've got set up. So I'm going to try and give this not the last one, a couple of videos ago, I made a record for the shortest video. I'm going to give that a challenge here to see if I can break that. All right, to simplify a fraction, we always divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. And we keep doing that as far as we can go until we cannot divide any further. Now this gives us an equivalent fraction in its simplest form. Right, well I only have one example to show you. Let's show you how to simplify the fraction 12 over 20. So what we're going to do is divide. We're not going to multiply. We could get an equivalent fraction by multiplying, but we're going to divide and keep dividing until we're as simple as we can go. So we're going to divide the top and the bottom by the same number. Now let's just pretend you guessed they can both be divided by 2. I can divide the top and the bottom by 2. So let's go. 12 divide 2 makes 6, and 20 divide 2 makes 10. So we've got an equivalent fraction which is 6 over 10. But it's not the simplest fraction we can do. We can keep dividing. We could take 6/10 and we could divide even further. So what number could I divide both by again? Well, I could divide 6 by something and 10, and it happens to be 2 again. So if I divide 6 by 2, I get 3, and if I divide 10 by 2, I get 5. So now I'm down to the fraction of 3/5. I can't go any further because I can't divide 3 and 5 by a common number. That would give me whole numbers. So that's it. 3/5 is as far as I can divide down to. So I'm going to say my final statement, 12/20 is equivalent to 3/5, and 3/5 is the simplest fraction it would go down to. Right, that is the skill of simplifying, dividing until you keep going down until you can't go any further. Now, keep in mind, 12/20, and we got it down to 3/5. We did 2 steps. We divided 2 first and divided 2 second. Here's a quicker way to do the same problem. If you were said simplify 12 over 20, you could have done it in one step by dividing both the top and the bottom by 4. So if I divide 12 by 4, I would have got 3 straight away. And if I divided 20 by 4, I would have got 5 straight away. And then I could have said 12/20 is equivalent to the simplest fraction, which is 3/5. So sometimes you might have to do it in a couple of steps if you're not quite sure. But sometimes if you can figure out it's actually the highest common factor of 12 and 20. If you can work out the highest common factor of 12 and 20, that's the number you divide both by. All right, well, I didn't quite break my record, but it was awesome to get it done quickly. So thanks for watching.